Now Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast?
No.
Jack, do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
Now in all honesty, Jack, why?
Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know.
If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun.
Ooh.
Thought you were going to get me with that one, didn't you?
A year ago, saying something like that out loud would have caused a problem. If you questioned MrBeast at all, people instantly turned on you. You were called jealous, bitter, washed, or someone who just couldn't keep up anymore. There wasn't much space to talk about it normally. You either loved what MrBeast stood for, or people treated you like you didn't understand YouTube. What's interesting is how fast that attitude disappeared. When you actually slow down and look at everything that's happened over the past 12 months, the lie detector moment, the AI thumbnail situation, the Lunchly rollout, and the way older creators started speaking up, it stops feeling random. It starts feeling connected. A lot of the criticism that people laughed off early on didn't age badly. It aged well. That lie detector clip is important because even though it's played like a joke, it says something real. Nobody is saying MrBeast didn't work hard. Nobody is saying he didn't earn what he has. What people were reacting to was the shift in what YouTube started rewarding. At some point, videos stopped being about what would be fun to make and started being about what would perform best. The question quietly changed from, would this be cool, to will this do numbers? Once that happens, everything around it starts changing too. There's nothing wrong with growing a channel. There's nothing wrong with hiring a team or putting money back into your videos. But when growth becomes the main goal, everything else gets pushed aside. Videos stop feeling like ideas and start feeling like machines built to hit targets. Every upload has to be bigger than the last one, louder than the last one, more extreme than the last one, because that's what gets rewarded. That's what Jack was reacting to. The direction everything was being pulled in. MrBeast's response at the time focused heavily on effort. Years of grinding, constant reinvestment, doing good, inspiring people, all of that can be true, but it didn't really touch the concern people were raising. The concern wasn't about how hard he works. It was about what happens when one creator becomes the example everyone is expected to follow. When that happens, other creators feel pressure to copy the style, even if it's not what they wanted to do. Suddenly, every video needs a huge hook. Every thumbnail needs to scream. Every title needs to promise something wild. If you don't do that, people tell you you're not serious. That pressure doesn't stay at the top. It rolls downhill. Smaller creators start feeling like their quieter ideas don't matter. Mid-sized creators feel pushed to change what made people like them in the first place. Designers see years of personal style slowly turn into trends anyone can copy. Over time, YouTube starts feeling less personal and more factory-made. That feeling was already there before Lunchly existed. Lunchly just made it harder to ignore. Before that, the AI thumbnail situation poured fuel on everything.
There's a new way to make professional-looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche. Whether you do gaming, cooking, beauty, this works for all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail, it literally feels like cheating. This is the home of the AI tool where you can type in any channel on all of YouTube and it'll use it as inspiration for the thumbnail it's generating. So for example, let's say you're MrBeast. You would just type in MrBeast here. Now it's going to look at all my recent videos and get inspiration from them. And for the prompt, I'm going to type in stranded on a volcano. And there you go, we now have a thumbnail with me dangling on the side of a volcano. This is perfect for inspiration, and if you do a couple iterations with the system, this is how you can literally generate your thumbnails going forward.
This was sold as a way to help smaller creators compete, a shortcut to better thumbnails, a way to level the field. But people immediately noticed the downside. Styles were getting copied, faces were being reused, logos were showing up without permission. Things creators spent years building were suddenly treated like material anyone could pull from. That didn't sit right. At that point, it stopped being about thumbnails. It became about control, about whether creators still owned their own look and identity, or whether everything was headed toward the same clean, automated style. That's why Jack reacted so fast. Once style becomes something a machine copies, creativity starts losing what makes it feel human.
How's it going, guys? A week ago, I launched an AI thumbnail tool to help small creators make better thumbnails, and I thought people were going to be pretty excited about it, but I definitely missed the mark. If you open up Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. And so I read all your guys' feedback, and I've been thinking a lot about it. And so we just enacted some changes that I think you guys will find positive. And so going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for ViewStats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down. And on top of that, I wanted to go one step further to really show artists out there that I care. If you go on viewstats.com, under our more tools section, it will say hire thumbnail artists. And if you click that, it'll take you to a page of artist portfolios where you can commission a real thumbnail artist to make you a real thumbnail. So I care more than any of you could ever imagine about the YouTube community. I mean, obviously I'm the biggest YouTuber in the world, and I don't take that responsibility lightly. And so, you know, it deeply makes me sad when I do something that, you know, people in the community are upset by. And I also want to put out there that I guarantee you, I have spent more money on thumbnail artists than any other YouTuber in the world. I've probably spent more money on thumbnail artists than the top 100 creators combined. I mean, I have a small army of thumbnail artists that work for me. I'm looking to hire more thumbnail artists. So I just want to put that out there, and I have no intention of firing my thumbnail artists or anything. Like, this is, you know, just supposed to help make them more effective and blah, blah. I mean, you know what I'm saying. But regardless, it doesn't matter. The tool's down for future people that sign up for ViewStats Pro. And yeah, now it's a funnel to help artists make more money. So I'm really excited. Go check it out. Hey, go to viewstats.com and click on the Hire the Artist tab, and, you know, go commission real artists, help them make more money. So take care, guys.
Pulling the tool and changing direction was the right move. But people didn't forget how fast the idea came out in the first place. It showed where the thinking went first. Automate, scale, speed things up. That same thinking showed up again with Lunchly. Lunchly wasn't just about food, it was about trust. Influencers selling food to kids isn't new, but doing it while leaning heavily on brand loyalty made people uncomfortable fast, especially when the audience is young. Dan TDM's response landed because it was calm and disappointed. It felt like someone saying this doesn't feel right. Jack backing that up didn't feel like drama. It felt like someone speaking up for the audience. That's why viewers reacted, parents reacted, longtime fans reacted. People could feel that something had crossed a line. None of this means MrBeast doesn't care. He clearly puts everything into his videos. He reinvests constantly. He runs projects most creators could never afford. But the version of YouTube built around his style changed how everyone else has to play the game. Slow videos feel risky. Weird ideas feel harder to justify. Everything starts needing a reason to exist. Over the last year, that pressure became visible. A joke that hit a nerve. An AI tool that went too far. A kid's product that made people uncomfortable. All of it points back to the same problem. When numbers matter more than people, things start breaking. Drop your honest thoughts in the comments. I read them all. If you like this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into creator drama, influencer controversies, and the conversations people usually avoid. This story isn't done, and knowing the internet, the next part is probably already loading.